Hello YouTubers! Thanks for making it out for another episode of Trails We Hike. We're here in Pinnacles National Park today with my family in tow once again. Let's watch the navigation wizard at work.
So it looks like we're going to make our way down the trail here, down Bear Gulch Loop to Bear Gulch, then we're going to hit the loop back out around this way. So we should be a lot of fun. It'll be good. It'll be some caves, I think, some water, so it should be exciting.
While that sounds like a fun trip, that's not where we are or where we're going. Let's see when Jim figures it out.
Actually, stop in the visitor center real quick, get a shot, see what's going on in here. Hey.
Check that out. Big one. It's like
Ooh, check out the spider. So what is this? This is the Pinnacles boundary. All right, press it for us. Where's the Pinnacles boundary? Nice. Okay, so that's solid. So this is where we came in here. Then we came in this road. This is the 6-mile road. So we're right around in here where you're pressing buttons. Where are we going? Okay, well, we're here on the west side. That's important information to have. I was saying we were here on the east side, visitor center. That's not the case. We're over here on the west side. So, scratch the Bear Gulch. We're not gonna do that. Next time. So instead, we came in the west side visitor center, and we just drove up past the parking overflow right here to Chaparral Day use area. And we're just gonna cruise up the Balconies Cave Trail. Just do a little loop around the cave trail there, around the balconies, and come on down. So we still have some water up there as well, so we should still get to see some of that and experience the caves, and it should be a good trip. So grab the family and see what's going on.
Getting down here this time of year, and particularly this year, is really quite special. At least for me, I always had a certain view of the Pinnacles, a certain lens that I viewed it from. But to be able to absorb what it has to offer from a completely different perspective is not only incredibly rewarding, but I also think an important reminder of how we should approach many things in life. There are dangers in only surrounding ourselves with similar points of view, surrounding ourselves with things or people that don't challenge us. The benefits of living in a healthy, diverse environment comes not from ensuring those from different backgrounds hold the same points of view as us, but that we allow ourselves to learn and grow from all amazing people, regardless of any biases that may exist. That we allow ourselves to see things through the lenses of others, irrespective of whether they're a thru hiker or a trail runner, a backpacker or a birder, whether they're a dirtbag or a weekend warrior. No matter where we fall on that spectrum, we all need a shower. And as we gaze up at the volcanic rock, forged by great friction and the enormous clashing of plates, we're reminded that from wildly and sometimes dangerously different paths, previously unimagined worlds filled with wondrous beauty and unexplored greatness can be created.
This is an awesome spot, man. There's trails everywhere. Go climb it, slip it. Hi guys. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
It truly is a great time to visit the park. It can get quite hot and share some desert-like qualities in the dead of summer here, but with an early morning departure in the early part of the year, you can have a wonderful day exploring the caves. You can find a dozen or so species of bats, rock climb some spectacular walls, or simply picnic while looking out for prairie falcons and California condors. That's right, Pinnacles is also a release site for condors that have been hatched in captivity. So while not too common, you do have the opportunity to catch a glimpse of a critically endangered bird.
Rock climbing, bouldering paradise. Spot after spot. Stop and go over. Killer. Some water over here, I think the girls found. Let's check it out. Alright. This is awesome. Nice.
While the Pinnacles have been protected and managed as a national monument since the early 1900s, it wasn't until President Obama signed it into law in 2013 that this land became a national park.
All right, well, as you saw, there was a sign back there for the Machete Ridge and climber access. We'll get you on this ridge line up here, and there are just some awesome routes up there if you want to do some rock climbing. I mean, there's bouldering all over the place, but it's a great rock climbing up there, it looks like. So it's really nice, man.
Once we start our approach to the caves, you can feel the temperature change. The warm to almost hot air gives way to a damp, cooling breeze as we get closer and closer to the Balconies Caves.
Right as I go to come down there. Here we are, getting into the caves. There we go. Getting into the dark. All right, get my lamp on here.
The Pinnacles were formed about 23 million years ago, when a now extinct volcano erupted near the northern part of Los Angeles County. The San Andreas fault line split the rock in two and escorted this section of rock roughly 200 miles north to our current location, just outside of Soledad. In fact, the realization of this movement played a large part in the acceptance of the geological theory of plate tectonics.
Whoa, Daddy, it's like a tunnel.
The park is 24,000 acres, with about 80% of that designated as wilderness. A notable distinction, as a wilderness area comes with extra protections. Something that the wildlife surely appreciate, much like the endangered red-legged frog that can be found in the nearby streams.
And as we find our way out, you may find yourself asking, did I enjoy this? If you did, let others know by hitting the thumbs up. Leave any questions or comments below, and as always, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and follow along with us on the trails we hike.